Good evening, Internet people. Welcome back to all my... I need to think of an appellation for y'all. It was so much easier when we had the Blue Rogues work, wasn't it? Anyway, welcome back. This is the Corundum Cat, and we are picking up once again with our fully voiced long play of Shadow Hearts 3, Shadow Hearts from the New World. This is episode 6. As we enjoy these funky uptown beats in the Garland Detective Agency. A very quick recap while I make sure that my stream, is updating on my side. Terrific, great. Also, Almighty Tim, welcome, great to have you on the bangle, as always. So, last time, we finished up breaking Al Capone out of Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary. Chasing information on Professor Gilbert, the most suspicious-looking NPC I think I've ever encountered in any work of media. Following that, we found out that he was previously employed in Roswell. Don't ask me what he was doing there. The government certainly won't answer. So, to continue our rampage against federal authority, we traveled all the way back across the country, raided a top-secret subterranean research base in a literal army facility in Roswell. Rescued. We actually did a prison break that time. That's 2 prison breaks back to back. I guess technically, military custody. Anyway, yes, we retrieved alumnus of the Shadow Hearts franchise in both parts. That being Lenny Sr., famous alchemist Roger Bacon, who had crashed the newest incarnation of the Bacon Jet into a dusty Route 66 hotel in the desert. And Hildegard Valentine. Hilde, now a party member of ours, the newest illustrious scion of the Valentine clan, little sister to Joaquin Valentine. Of course, masked vampire, luchador, wrestler, superhero from Covenant. I'll be honest, I don't know how much we're going to be seeing Hilde in the active party. Her gimmick, she's a fun character and I love her. Her gimmick is a bit hard to juggle. She will definitely see more regular screen time than Mao. I mentioned Mao because we have the next leg in our voyage from checking with Professor Gilbert's peers at Roswell after destroying their creepy diesel punk alien flesh-crafted war machine. Shout out. And Gilbert is apparently doing sabbatical work or field work in Chichen Itza, beautiful place down in Central America. But before we go there, we have a couple of loose ends to follow up with. I actually had to return to Roswell. I forgot to do Frank's mission while we were there. I have since taken care of that off camera. We stole an atomic device for Brittany, the pink-clad ninja, from the government in Roswell. Don't ask me why they have atomic weapons in 1927, and I won't ask you why they have, working supercomputers and aliens either. So if we weren't already like the most wanted fugitives in the country, we definitely are now. Yeah, they have no sense of humor about nuclear secrets, let alone nuclear weapons. But when we returned to New York after that, we were told that Professor Gilbert, in his absence from Arkham University, that his assistant has actually taken over his old workshop. We will be following up with that shortly, but before I forget, on my return to Roswell, we did scum up enough of the cat coins for Mao to get filming underway for her. Why did I go back to Alcatraz? That was the wrong destination. Fortunately, travel is very simple. Paramount Pictures, here we go, in Hollywood land. We are going to do the first stage of Mao's side quest. As much as I have ever completed in any attempted playthrough of this. But I think this is very similar to Blanca's wolf fights from Covenant. It's going to be a one-on-one battle. And I believe I kitted out Mao. Yeah, we got a pocket watch, we have new weapons, and I think, yeah, Ring is teched out with 4 attacks. This will be as smooth as we can make it. Because if you lose these fights, you have to scum up all the coins again, and I don't want to do that. If you're gonna join the shoot, talk to the assistant director over there. I don't know, it's all giant cats. Y'all look the same. Well, aren't you clever? Let's hear the details. Is this person? Yes, most actors are. Oh, why? Forgot there were multiple different denominations of cat coins. That's terrible. Okay, well, we have 13 mackerel coins, the lowest level, and we only need 5. And what'll you do? If we just pay the fee to the actor, we can start filming right away. Hey, Ben, thank you for joining us. We're going to do some amateur filmmaking with giant kung fu cats. Like you do. I'm not going to practice my lines. I do this off the bangle. Now I was going to do the same. Let's do this! Alright, let's get right into the scene. Director, the actors are ready. Is that a cat Terminator? Is that what's happening? Alright, we'll start with the action scene. 3, 2, 1, action! I like that they have the snap. Cat Pagoda. Yeah.
She's known across the continent for her incomparable power and beauty. One day, when Mao returned from training, she found her dear lover had been kidnapped by an evil group after her. To save her lover, Mao went alone into the enemy's hideout, the 5-storied pagoda. What is the true identity of the awaiting enemy? What will happen to Mao?
Tune in next time on Dragon Ball Z, obviously, to find out. This is the enemy's hideout. Wait for me. I'm coming to rescue you. I mean, she's gonna sound like just bored the whole time, right? It's a drunken cat. I don't think you get a lot of emoting out of that. Mysterious assess. Stop. I cannot let you pass. We agree that's the Terminator, right? That's the Terminator as a 5-foot tall anthropomorphic cat. I kind of love the soundtrack with like the overdramatic, like the wooden drums, like dun 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 dun. That's very good. Who are you? I am serial number. Okay, well, fine. They're gonna be that on the nose about it. I do the bits here game. The Meowinator. I'm serial number T803. Product name Meowinator. I'm a combat cyborg sent from the future to kill you. Combat cyborg? Ah, you're just wearing sunglasses. Think that makes you tough? In the near future, your son becomes a threat to the Skycat Company. Skycat, alright, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I'm so happy before that happens. I will see you die. Guys, I'm not sure the game is taking me seriously anymore as the player. I'm doing my best, I really am. Huh, children are just the result of being in heat. I shouldn't have to die for that. Wow, this got shockingly progressive and political. Hey, this is 1927. That's a statement which is going to dovetail very nicely for classroom hours. A little later in the episode, we're going to be talking about pre-code Hollywood. That is Hollywood from the 1920s to about 1934, and the Hays Production Code in general. Spoiler alert, Mao would be in a lot of trouble for making that statement on camera during the Hays era. Alright, what do we got with this thing? It has almost a full bit of stock, so we are going to open with hard hit, knock him down to size, and then let's see how this go, alright? If that's how we're trading, this is... Oh. Okay, yeah, that's not so bad. Similar to the early wolf bouts, I think we're just gonna be punching this guy, right? Joke's on you. I brought my pocket watch. Can we get a double in there? Yeah. His stock ain't recovered. Yeah, we just go. We'll give him some of that drunken boxing.
Looks like I can drink some good booze tonight.
I'm going to tell you right now, that is the coolest that Mao is going to be for the entirety of the campaign. Doing a 7-hit combo to take care of Meowinator. It's all downhill from here. The metal cat endoskeletons did too many damaged areas. Cannot continue. Thinking a robot could beat a living cat was your first mistake. They didn't do a lot of like rough drafts with the screenwriting on this. I'll be back. You know, not the worst thing to be coming out of Hollywood in 1927. Cut! Okay. That's some nice action. Good, just like that. Keep it up, and this will be a big hit for sure. Well, I am the main actress. How could you expect any less?
Nice work today. We have some time until the next shoot, so Mao, please take a break. Meantime, I'll book the next actor.
Is it actually gonna? Is it actually gonna show me how much I need to scum up for the next scene here? It is not. They're not going to impart that information. That's fine. Not gonna fret about it. And okay, so that's Mao taken care of. We were gonna stop back over in Arkham University, go fighting cephalopods, to catch up with Gilbert's assistant, who's taken over. I think it's Herbert West Reanimator. I think it's just Herbert West. I might be misremembering that. I have checked very few notes for this playthrough. First order of business, we are going to take all of those juicy attack boosts off of Mao, who will be leading the active party. And who do we want to bring in? We want to bring Natan back. That's all right. And why is this screwing with me? Trade Mao for... Okay, there we go. This is a lineup. Natan, Frank, the Polish-American ninja, Johnny, Anton Chigurh's understudy, and Shania, supposed bounty hunter. We're doing great. Whose ring did I rob for that? We'll give an extra attack to Johnny, and we will give an extra attack to Natan, and... actually, no. We'll give it to Frank. We'll be using Natan's gun fu more often, so he doesn't necessarily need the hit zones. Okay, good enough for now. Good enough for government work, as we're definitely fugitives from the government. Let's see what's up on campus. Hello, fellow kids. Don't forget you have exams. They're having the same conversation. I don't think we have to sneak back in through the steam tunnels. I'm pretty sure we left a Blair Witch child staring at a closed window. Hey, girl! The other day I met a new professor. I wonder if he'll be okay. Especially because he's supposed to be that Professor Gilbert's replacement. I'm kind of worried. Considering Professor Gilbert was turning men into monsters and reanimating corpses in the Undercroft, I can't imagine why you'd have some trepidation about the faculty here. What up, nerd? What you got for us? This some side quest? Oh, sorry, I'm wrong. It's Professor Lovecraft. It's not Herbert West. It's just Howard Phillips Lovecraft. Here to warn us about mysterious colors, unlike any that have been seen on the Earth.
Did you want something with me? You don't look like a student, though.
Perpetually nervous. How could he be anything else? No, I'm just an acquaintance of someone who used to work here. Currently, hunting him down to figure out why I got a laser knife. I killed a lot of cops.
Oh, really? Well, I won't ask you the details. I'm Lovecraft. I just started.
Dude, his mustache! Yo, why doesn't he have the icon in the lower left, a portrait? His model is great. That looks nothing like Howard Phillips Lovecraft.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I didn't really come for anything. We'll just get going then.
Wait a second. From what I can see, it seems you've got a lot of interesting memories. Like, for example, having fought more strange-looking beasts than you care to count.
I've been keeping count, man. I got pictures of all of them. My God, why does he look like Doc Holliday? Oh, I have some conflicting feelings about this episode.
How do you know that? Oh, sorry. It seems I've surprised you. It's not like I'm plotting anything.
Dude, with that mustache, he is plotting something. No man has ever had facial hair like that and been fully trustworthy.
Well, I can just see it when beasts or demons are in a person's memory.
Johnny is rightly sus, yeah.
I don't blame you for not believing me, but it's true. I collect those beasts in a book and classify them. So, do you think you'd help with my research?
Help you? Do we have to do something bad? Like, I don't know, fighting the police, assaulting a federal prison, breaking organized crime figures out of custody, waging war on the federal government, perhaps.
I have one more talent. I can give body to beasts that exist in people's memories.
Oh, yep, here we go.
I'd like to see those beasts fight with my own eyes. So, will you battle them for me?
He just gets off on it. I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you, right? Like, I'm trying. What? No way.
Oh, really? Well, after all, they are beasts you've already defeated, huh? You don't want to do the same thing twice. Oh, I've got it! I'll give you a problem.
The last guy gave me a problem, died in Roswell. I don't know what to tell you.
If you can clear the different problem and beat the beast, I'll give you a prize. How about that?
Why are you still talking about this? How do you think I feel about this?
Oh, well, you can help me whenever you feel up to it. I'm not going to twist your arm. Well, if you insist.
No, he doesn't insist. That was the...
All right, then it's a deal. I've got a lot of preparation to do. Oh, that's right. I forgot one thing. My power is a little unstable. The beast's power may change, or some beast you've never seen before may appear. Don't worry about it. I just ask for your understanding, and good luck with that.
So, Professor Lovecraft as the new monster arena. We had King Solomon's personal attendant overseeing the dogfights. Well, not literal dogfights, because we had literal dogfights. But this time it is this super sus dude. What do you got? Repairing until you come again. I'm curious if I just leave the room and come back in, will that be sufficient preparation? Well, he left his chair, so
Ah, you've come! I've grouped up the battle problems to make them easier to understand. It's like math with murder. Out from. Oh, yep. This is very familiar to the Solomon fights. Basic beastology, 5 bouts, no rules, and then yeah, wow, 3 fights with the enemy getting no turns. That's a heck of a upgrade. Stay in a constant state of apathy. That's comparatively easy. Apathy just means you don't gain stock. You can still use magic. You just can't combo. No special attacks and a 30-hit combo with no special attacks. Got to use a lot of magic on that one. Interesting. I'm not gonna jump into all these. I am gonna, for giggles, let's take a look at basic beastology. Right now I'll give body to the beasts. Even though they're not the real thing, you'd better not lower your guard. I vaguely recall that the pit fights are necessary content. Like, I could be misremembering that. Like, I was misremembering, that this was Herbert West. But I feel like there's either I think it's like ending conditions are tied into clearing all of these. I could be wrong about that. If nothing else, it's a fine chance with Johnny for any enemies that we did not get to take pictures of previously. We can go back and do so. These are literally the first enemies in the game, so they're not going to be difficult. If it has the first boss, for example, the deep one, which we fought as Shania in a solo fight, like, we didn't get to take a picture of it because Johnny wasn't in the party. You can go back and catch enemies that you missed to fill out his album, basically. Fun stuff. Good old Frank has his ninja arts, which we don't need to use, I just want to use. Solid opener from both of our combatants. I did not give Natan back his lariat. We'll have to buy another one next time we run into Jawad Machamel. This is interesting. Okay, these are Roswell enemies already, so we have caught up with the curve. I we did get, I mentioned, we got a new ninja, we completed Britain's chore for Frank, stealing a nuclear weapon from the United States government. We got a new ninja art unlocked from the Jonin, and that is Fisher. So let's try it out. Seismic wave, excuse me. That's effective. That's a good hit.
Just as rocks become sand and ice becomes water, so do warriors become wind.
And these are back-to-back. There's no healing in between them. That will be a larger problem later. Are any of these new? No, these are... Where were we? Oh, right. These are the demons that were attacking Alcatraz. These was actually pre-Roswell, so easy peasy. I know better to leave the Womp up. Those things like to double attack with combo. And we'll style on this guy. We will. I had actually meant to double attack and not combo attack. That's fine. Costs 1 stock either way. Don't even need it.
As long as this lamp burns, Beaver shall never fight.
And this is 5 of 5. Is it going to be a boss fight? No? No, just Gribblies. I wonder if these are random, because these are the enemies from the Steam tunnels. Like we have gone backwards in enemy difficulty.
You can hate me if you want, and your own luck.
Easy peasy. Just as I'd hoped. Seeing them in battle is really much more impressive in person. Oh, that's right, I owe you a prize. Fight for me again sometime. A star brooch? That's a returning item? I forget what it does. Yo, Natan, why don't you tell me, my dude? Star brooch. Oh, allows escape when everyone has gone berserk. I.e., something we will never use. Jug that keeps SP consumption to half its normal level. That could be useful. Johnny is still a little dweeb when it comes to soul points. I don't know if I want to take anything off of him just yet, but we'll keep that in mind. For now, we are going to retrieve the coral from Mao while Mao is out of the party. Give it back to Natan. So that I do not inevitably screw up the Judgment Ring at the most important time. Yeah, groovy. A lot of those challenges are going to be... Some of those promise to be quite difficult, like getting 30-hit combos if we're on low-level enemies. Really gonna have to, you know, gear a party and gear crests specifically for that. In the meantime, we've caught up with our errands that we wanted to knock out of the way. So before we go, you know, committing any more crimes against the federal or state governments of these United States, let's head down south and see and visit exotic and beautiful Chichen Itza, cultural heritage site, and all around awesome ancient architecture. No, not technically ancient, old world architecture. And obviously, we'll run into Gilbert, and nothing bad will happen to us. How could it? We're the good guys. And the Blue Rogues are here ahead of us.
Wow. Who'd have thought in this day and age there'd still be pirates around?
Yeah, right.
Or how easy it'd be for them to catch us.
First they Cotty Boy, and being the creative bunch they are, they then used him as a hostage, so we were powerless.
Come on. It's a learning experience, right? I mean, nobody gets caught by pirates.
This is just perfect. I just got out and now this. Are you guys the ones? The thieves who are after the treasure?
A little kid?
Oh, look! Isn't she just the cutest little girl you've ever seen?
You guys are so rude! I'm the Captain C of the notorious Lafitte Pirates, and I will not tolerate any insults, you hear me?
It's Lafayette. It's Lafayette, not Lafitte.
You're making a big mistake about us. We were just trying to get to some ruins that lie across the Caribbean.
Come on! Excuses! That's what the bad people are always trying to do!
You've got it all wrong.
I don't think she believes us.
Now, time to come clean and confess. Or else, it's gonna get painful.
Painful?
I'll fight a child. I don't know why everyone's like, oh, they caught us. I'll beat up a kid. Especially if that kid deserves it. This one does.
And so now, I'll conduct an interrogation of the robbers.
Another recurring gimmick, the requisite interrogation scene. So previously we had Karen staring down the creepy intentions of Veronica Vera. I hope this is a lot less, you know, overtones considering the party members involved. Johnny's a dweeb. Why are you looking at me? Cut me some slack. We'll probably go with Johnny. If it's just for a little bit, then I don't mind keeping you company.
She said she'd hurt us. I can't let you go, princess.
No! Please don't look here! I don't taste good!
Frank is talking himself into it, I'm not gonna lie.
Quit it. If you bully a cat, you will be cursed for all eternity. If you do something bad, I'll bite you.
Yeah, sorry, Johnny. You really gotta... You know, everyone else is contributing to the plot, Johnny. Even Frank. You're gonna have to take one for the team, my dude.
Alright, I've decided on you. Take them to the usual place.
I like that she has minions. They're snappy. They jump right to it. Are we burning Johnny alive?
An interrogation? Why am I in here?
This is a very traditional way of pirate interrogation.
You know, I can't... Considering my previous work, I can't let that slide. No! It isn't.
If you lie or say something stupid, these knives will pierce you one at a time.
Alright, that's what you get. Do it! Do it!
Who are these early 90s cosplayers that are on her
More
crew?
interesting.
The guy's wearing jeans shorts.
First, I'll ask your name. You'll answer truthfully?
I'm Lenny. It's the truth.
Hiya!
Ow! You just stabbed me! You stabbed me!
Just random passers. Like, I see that child, and I assume I'm watching a Disney Channel, like, original being filmed. Also, like, what did it hit his ankle? Johnny isn't that
How
tall.
did you find out about this island? Who did you hear about it from?
And she was like, "Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?" If someone once told me, you know, it's doing the same over and over and over and over again, thinking, this time, something will change. And, you know, someone told her that, she didn't believe him, so, you know, shot him. My name is Lenny, and Lenny told us about it.
There!
Ouch! Quit it! That kind of hurts.
Now, this is more like an interrogation. I'll still go easy on you, though. We're not getting anywhere like this. Well, let's finish this off.
This is a very dumb sequence, but it's an incredible gimmick.
Whether it's a joke or not depends on your next answer.
Well, I don't want that.
Don't laugh like that. It's creepy.
Okay, this is the last question. The real reason why you came here. You'd better tell all.
Is there a Lenny option? That's the important thing to know. I mean, I don't want to get stabbed. That's a big knife. We're just after some guy, kid.
Ugh, you're really stubborn. You won't be once you die.
I should have gone with the Lenny option.
What? I told you the truth.
Enough talk. There!
Oh, none of the sword even made it into the barrel. Johnny now trying out for Looney Tunes, apparently.
You haven't been killed yet? Well, it's okay. After you recover, I'll put you in jail.
I'm not sure why we decided to sail through the Caribbean to get to Chichen Itza. If only we had not one but two party members capable of shape-changing to things
We
that
can't just stay
fly.
in here forever, you know.
I know we can, but what can we do?
Gonna shoot a child.
What are you?
We could have done that at any point. We just wanted to watch Johnny get
You do
stabbed.
that?
Long time no use. So gate was warped.
We could have escaped at any time, but we wanted to assess the situation.
That's amazing. So, what do we do now? Steal a ship and escape?
Well, we're all the way out here. Let's do some exploring.
This isn't the time for sightseeing.
At the Grand Canyon, Zonda told me something. That the ocean spirit is worshipped by the tribes of the Caribbean.
Grand Canyon. Oh yeah, I do remember now that you mention it.
So as long as we're here, why don't we look around?
Good idea. Wait, but...
Huh? Don't worry. I won't faint this time.
Dan, welcome to the show. You did miss Hilda's recruitment, and you did get the friggin' pirates. Good news. That's why it's on VOD. It's on YouTube. Okay, finally, the anachronistic treasure chests are appropriate thematically. And the one group of these are our belongings that we stole from these pirates. Yes, as opposed to, I'm sorry, what is this? One Piece Disney World? I am so angry. I did a whole game about pirates. This is not that game. Oh, I'll take an assault knife, though. We just had that lying around. Oh, it's because we chose Johnny for the interrogation. Because stabbing Johnny Garland in the ankles is going to be funny no matter who does it. I mean... What is that? Oh, that's a 9-point increase. Okay. Take your lumps, Johnny. The real question is, where are Gerard Machinel and Bugan, who have obviously also been captured by pirates? I refuse to believe otherwise. Am I gonna get... Crew, tell me right now, am I gonna get to stab that child? Because I'm gonna try. It's her or me, and it's not gonna be me, you know? I like I do like the jaunty little pirate too. I'm not too proud. We'll actually come back to that. We'll finish exploring out on the beach here. First mate Rackham! Oh yeah, as in the descendant of Calico Jack Rackham.
Captain's in a good mood today.
Yeah, she got to torture a guy. Oh really? I didn't notice anything different about her today.
No, she's really happy. It's probably because we finally have some visitors here again.
How many months has it been? These guys look pretty suspicious to me, though.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm just glad the captain's got someone new to play with now.
You might be right there. I'm not happy about it.
Yeah, are we not just stabbing pirates?
Well, if I get caught again, I don't think it'll be playtime.
But there's a treasure chest on the other side of that boat. It will be mine. We're armed, we're angry, we're prisoners, and we have a right to try and escape. That's how this goes. And while we might not have a right to stab a child, we have every reason and inclination to do so. Huh? Oh, it must have been my imagination.
Can't go this way either.
I guess because we're afraid to attack a single pirate. Yep. Oh, that's a one. They're always hiding things behind the camera. That's the angle. I like a paralysis. That is definitely going on Shania. I mean, you know, a weak poison and all that. Nah. Stop them dead. They don't have an awesome meme dolphin on their flag, however. So, I mean, obviously, we know which blue-coated pirate crew is the superior. You know. Well, AR Relief is supposed to be here by now. Is he slacking off again?
I'm starving. Hope he gets here soon.
Ah, you're always starving, damn it. How long is it going to make us wait?
There's 2 guards even here. Give me a break. I wonder what that ship is over there. Ah, it's pretty damaged, but it's a lot more impressive than those other puny boats. Maybe the treasure's hidden on board. Could be. Whether the treasure is on it or not, though, there's definitely something odd about that ship. I want to get on the boat, but those guys are in the way.
Guns, knives, Frank. There are solutions to this problem.
It's no use just waiting here.
Let's see if there's another way. I want to take a moment to reflect on Johnny's inherent morality as it comes to the application of judicious interpersonal violence. Guards at a federal penitentiary? Stack them like cordwood. Pirates which kidnapped us in the Caribbean? Oh no.
Oh, who are you guys? I'm just a cook, don't hurt me.
Exactly correct. Frank is the solution to all problems, right? The cause of many others, and the participant of a few, but...
He doesn't seem to be a threat. Sorry for startling you.
Man, I was so scared. Are you all the captain's guests?
Huh? Yeah. We've had some rough hospitality, but yeah, you could say that we are the captain's guests.
I see. Well, welcome to Pirate Island. Be sure to enjoy the endless Caribbean Sea and beautiful sunlight.
We will. You don't happen to know of any ruins or other unique places that would be good for sightseeing, do you?
Well, I've heard of a sacred area where there's a seafaring god was worshipped. Lots of human sacrifice. I haven't been there myself, but I've heard it's mysterious, yet beautiful.
That's... Anything else? No? It's good to know the pirates play the numbers, get us a lottery ticket. Take a nap? Well, he's the cook. We've got a gluttonous guard who is one of the... I mean, can we like take this food, knock the guard over the head with a wine bottle? I mean, come on, man. We're breaking out of pirate jail. This is old hat.
Anyway, I gotta get started on dinner. All the pirates are really big eaters, so it's a lot of work.
I'm curious if that is like a scene trigger for the hungry guy. Nope. Still hungry pirates. Okay. I mean, I would say start some fires, start shooting, have Shania turn into the Thunderbird and terrorize people. Unleash Heel Day on an unsuspecting populace to gorge herself on the precious calories of man flesh. Mostly blood, but, you know. She gets a little peckish. Huh? What's that sound?
Oh, what do you want, kid? I'm trying to get some sleep here. Just leave me alone.
Sorry for waking you, but we're looking for a place where the seafaring god was worshipped. Do you know of it?
Johnny, start putting knives into the barrel. You know how this works. Valdom woken as well. Yeah, it feels like someone on the dev team was a fan of Skies Arcade. Like, a little bit. Or they read the crib notes for it, certainly. I'm having weird overlapping flashbacks.
Why would I know something like that? Oh yeah, well, there's this weird place on the other side of the sunken ship. Oh, but I wouldn't go there. That ship's got no treasure, but plenty of monsters and ghosts. It's too dangerous.
Thanks for the advice, but dangerous or not, we need to get through that ship.
Instead of that, how about taking my guard ship? I'm supposed to be guarding the cave, but I just went to sleep. Want to sleep. That's why I went to sleep.
Huh? Yeah, sure. We'll take care of it, so sleep all you want. Forever. Slumber.
That'd be a huge help, thanks.
You're pretty clever after all. Well, shall we go relieve the guards?
we really did go from Johnny being Anton Chigurh in Big City Chicago to playing cardboard pirates in the Caribbean. I mean, I'm not angry about it. I have fond memories of the Primrose and crew, but, like, just weird, man. That idiot. I knew he was going to skip his shift again. I'm going to tell the captain. Yeah, let's tell the captain. But before we do, let's eat. Yeah, let's eat. Yo, no. You do not squeal on a crew member, on a crew mate, sir, just because they're trying to catch some Z's. You trust your shipmates with your life, but never your wallet and never your wife. This is a nice shot. I haven't been cooing over the graphics of most of the Shadow Hearts. Certainly not New World so far. I really like this frame. This is cute. I'm happy to be here. Let's steal their rowboat. An act of actual piracy. Show these amateurs how it's done. The ominous creaking of the oars. That's so good. They went really hard on that.
The prisoners have escaped!
And what did the guard on duty do?
Guard on duty?
Hey, come on, it wasn't me.
I don't think anybody was ever on duty.
Enough! Now! Which way did they go?
Well, they didn't take the ship, so they must be headed deeper into the island.
Right! We gotta go get them!
Oh, Captain, wait up!
Why is one of the pirates Kermit the Frog? I have a better question for you. I have a much more pressing question for you. Why aren't all of the pirates Muppets in turn? Why is Sam the Eagle not filling in for First Mate Archer? Why is Tim Curry not Long John Silver and a member of the crew? Okay, we have a very spacious wrecked pirate ship here. She's holding up in pretty good shape, all things told. This is a spin. Yeah, nice. Oh, okay. The important question: are we going to find Gerald, Marshmallow, and Bjorgen aboard a pirate ship? They weren't in the Pirate Cove, so who knows? I'm not sure how you would get a motorcycle on board, but. Ah, it's pitch black. I can definitely see why they think there's ghosts here. Are you scared? Huh, who's scared? Watch, I'm going in. No, I kind of want to... We have a lantern. What are you whining about? It's pitch black. I'm going to check out the top deck first, so I don't get too distracted. Treasure chests! Appropriately placed treasure chests. Nice tuna. Sorry, nice swordfish. I knew it. Wow! There's a fish stuck in there. Yes, it is a marlin. Oh, a marlin. Okay. What's a marlin doing in the Caribbean? That's a cold water fish. Ma! Mike! What happened to you? Mike? Michael? Who's Michael? Oh! How could I forget?
It was 5 years ago when I was in a fishing tournament. Gonna start another one of your stories? My rival was beating me badly. So, to reverse the score, old Frank had no choice but to go for the big catch. What bit then was Mike, and our historic battle stretched across several hours.
Yes, it takes a fair amount of strength and time to catch a marlin. That's true. He's not wrong. Who cares? Plus, your stories are so long. Natan, don't encourage him.
In the end, Frank suffered defeat. But after the battle, Mike came to the surface and said, "Let's meet again, my fair adversary." But before that could happen, why did he have to die? Yeah, I mean, it's just a fish, but I guess that's sort of sad. Right, so can we get going already? Thank you, boy. What old Frank can do is not to cry, but to honor Mike's dying wish. If we combine our powers, we will be invincible. Mike, no. From now on, you shall be Marlin Saber.
The Fate Stay series has gotten out of hand. Alright, Marlin Saber acquired.
It smells fishy.
Michael smells fishy. We deserve combat for that. We deserve to get jumped by, what are these? Heinz! We got some German ghosts to deal with, yeah. Johnny, razzle up your camera and take their picture hard. Because I guess hell's broke loose in the Caribbean. This one got away from me. What are we looking at? They're -2 kilocalories. That's good to know if we were going to be randomly eating the flesh of monsters. These are like, oh yeah, they're like crab ghosts. Okay, I'm cool with that. No lie detected. Natan is gonna cast Gun. Put them 45s, good work. They're not impressed by Gun. That's on us. Swords work a bit better. What about you, Frank? Okay, they do count as... Yeah, well, they're floating, so Ninja Star will do its terrible work. Oh! We did not get a chance to equip the Marlin Saber. That's on us. Okay, we will combo with Frank, and we'll bring Johnny back in. Oh, that's solid. 75 is real good. And take Johnny off of combo. I usually forget that step. Okay, well, they casually petrify. That'll be important to know. I think we can probably suspect that for all of the monsters in the area. That's usually how it goes. Not paying attention. Looking at my notes. Johnny will clean us up.
up another win for me.
Don't take credit. Not hard, just, you know, if they could group up a little bit more. Let's make sure to, let us replace the Bust Stop Saber with the Marlin Saber. I am not quite so pedantic to complain about the use of Saber for the class of, weapons, which really seems like should be larger, but whatever. Okay, so we know we can go into the lower hold. We cannot make a 4-foot jump. Ah, the floor's rotted away. We won't be able to cross this way. Ignoring flight and athletics. How about if we lower that boat, maybe we can cross over? Well, how do we lower it? From what I can see, that skiff is connected to this capstan here. Thank you, Natan. Good use of proper nautical terminology. That is a capstan, a larger version of a windlass. Ah, this is called a capstan. Well, let's try turning it. And what the... Oh, the handles are too short or rotted off. I can't get a good enough grip to turn it. This is an incredibly arbitrary impediment to our exploration. Look at this. One of the handles has fallen off, and there's a hole here. If we find a sturdy pole to replace the handle, we should be able to turn it. If only we had, like, a marlin. You know, like something long and sturdy with a spike on the end. A sturdy pole to replace the handle. I wonder if there's one around. Oh, there should be boat hooks. There should be, a belay pin would be a bit short for that. Let's check the hold. And in the meantime, man, I totally forgot. I forgot this entire sequence happened. I did not remember there being Pirates of the Caribbean in New World. Here we are. I did not prepare more pirate trivia. You already got a full game out of that for me. Treasure chest. Ooh, rage. Yeah, we got that from Shannon already. But while we are in the dungeon, it is not wrong to attempt to fix a capstan in the dungeon. But I have been meaning to tell you about appropriately placed treasure chests. Mirror bracelet, nice. But yeah, no, since oh,
Come on.
sick. Hang on, I'm gonna hold that thought. We've got a Heinz. I love the Ocarone. Oh my goodness. I don't like that it has terrible tentacled growths on its back. I like it a lot less. Head on, that thing is awesome. And it is I want it on payroll. It can replace Heel Day if it has to. No, it can replace Mao. Hilda's cool.
Okay, look over here. Smile and say cheese.
Natan, just start shooting people, buddy. A lot of health on that. We can get this Heinz out here pretty easily. Yeah, pretty resistant to physical, but we can solve that problem with good old Frank. And, what the heck, we'll combo into that, get a little extra oomph for the next. No, it'll be a new ending. We'll take it out of combo. Oh, they're all gathered together, but only one of them is going to get hit by the Normal Star. Counterintuitively, I think we can use the seismic wave to get some free damage in there. Alright, let's try that. Anyway, as I mentioned, when we were back in Paramount Pictures, some of our electric... Wow! Really good damage for that. I mean, wasted and overkill, but, you know. Let's... I mean, they're water monsters. Let's become an earth creature. I've played Pokemon. But yeah, I want to talk about Hollywood, specifically in the 1920s. So, motion pictures, you capture a bunch of still images and you run them on a reel of film. And anyway, that's a bit, I'm not doing the whole thing. Hollywood takes off in the early 20s as the predominant center for visual entertainment in these United States. And then as now, again, this is the 1920s, this is the Jazz Age, these are the Roaring 20s. This is coinciding with the sort of rise of the middle class, as we understand it. You have people who want entertainment, and the movies are an absolute hit. They are the amusement of the masses, and not at all, you know, they're much more approachable, less stodgy, they're much cheaper than the opera and old theater, and also, like, in many cases, they're air-conditioned, which is a new technology at the time, and about the only place that you can get cold air in the summer is in movie theaters. All that to say, they're quite popular. And of course, that gets fans, and that gets detractors, and Hollywood has quite a reputation, then as now, for being a little bit seedy. And worse. But when we talk about pre-code motion pictures, what we are specifically referring to is the about first decade and a half of Hollywood movie production before the Hays production code goes into effect. What is that? So, very briefly, there's... starting in the 1920s, there's dozens, if not, I think, hundreds of state-level laws passed restricting what you can and cannot do in movies, or what is acceptable to be shown on the screen. The United States Supreme Court of that generation, Bablovia has very little health and is water elemental, that's easy, that's a wipe. But the Supreme Court at that time, in the 20s, rules that because motion pictures are
Don't mess with New Yorkers.
definitionally a commercial entity, they are there solely to make money, they are definitionally of no artistic merit whatsoever, and therefore motion pictures are not protected by the First Amendment to the United States Constitution. The freedom of expression does not apply in any capacity to motion pictures. Straight from the Supreme Court. I could point out that, like, you know, they're comparing, you know, the talkies to, like, the great works of Shakespeare, and not appreciating that Shakespeare was playing for an audience to make money, sell concessions, and tell fart jokes. But, whatever. The ruling stands that, yes, you can pass laws restricting what can be done on film because they are not art. Some people will take this and run with this. As Hollywood gets higher profile, there's more money in it, and there are some fairly public scandals. Some criminality, the sexual assault trial of Roscoe Fatty Arbuckle is sort of the final straw for these, you know, early Hollywood scandals. And yes, it is Gerard Majumel and his boy Bugan here in the heart of this pirate ship. Guys, what are you doing here? You're wondering why we're here, right? Pirates and merchants have an inseparable connection. Okay. Straight bars from Gerard Majumel. Yes, black and gray market merchants do in fact allow for the establishment of pirate civilizations. Or at least settlements. I finished my trading here, so now I should negotiate with Johnny Baby. Yeah, actually. Because you are adding to our verisimilitude, Gerard, you've got yourself a customer. Ooh, yeah. More healing for when we can't afford magic. Oh, higher level mana. I love that. We're going to buy a bunch, because those are never going to go out of style. Yeah, we don't need many pure seeds. Always pick up a couple of tents. Always put one in the brain. Everyone has got their weapons. Ooh, armor. I'm always a little stingier with armor, but we can. Nah, we can go another round. I do want to pick up one more mirror bracelet. We know that the enemies here use petrification, and the boss probably will as well. So let's have that in the back pocket, and let's get another coral so that we can. Next time we're forced to use Mao, I won't have to remember to steal somebody else's. Okay, give me that discount. Discounts. Awesome. Cool. That was, for the most part, all consumables. I'm fine with that. I don't have the money to be dealing with Bugan for stellar customization. I don't suppose you guys sell just, like, broom handles. What's this? There's a treasure chest in the corner. I want it. There's a hole here as well. I wonder what's outside. Do you think that's the sacred area the pirates were talking about? It looks that way. The ocean spirit lies beyond that door. Well, we have to find a way over there first. We definitely can't jump 4 feet of open air. If we turn this rudder in the opposite direction, maybe we could cross over. Turn the rudder? So I guess we need to find that spinny thing, huh? It's called the helm. Try and remember. I don't know why Shania from the Grand Canyon has a better grasp of nautical terminology than Johnny Garland, ace detective. But, you know, we live in uncertain times. But anyway, Hollywood kind of takes off, and it is deemed legal and perfectly acceptable to restrict what you do in films. Coming out of this are a bunch of state-level laws, but also eventually federal regulations of the establishment of the motion picture production and distribution agency, the MPPDA, which is the. If that sounds kind of familiar to you viewers, it is the direct predecessor to the Motion Picture Association of America, or now just the MPA, Motion Pictures Association. And they serve basically the same purpose, rating and determining what is good and bad content in films. They had a lot more teeth back in the day than we're used to now. Johnny, give us some combo. Oh, yeah, they got a lot of stock. We want to open with Red Rage. Oh wait, Red Nova? You can't do that in a combo? Fine. Oh wait, it casts stock to cast. Okay, new plan. Double. Vacuum. Hard hit the other guy.
Switch on.
Their stock is, well, not mine, but at least they don't have it anymore. They will not be double attacking and convoying me into oblivion, and that's the important part. And now we can fight like men, with guns and knives and fish. Knew we could count on you, Frank. It's not bad. Yeah, a little mad. We'll take it. Anyway, that combo kind of got away from me. But anyway, so yeah. Hayes, the dude, William H. Hayes, head of the MPPDA. They put together in 1930, I believe, he publishes the list that becomes the Hayes Code. It's not really in force until 35. Throughout the 20s, again, I mentioned this is Roaring 20s cinema. Women have gotten the right to vote very recently, are very increasingly active and visible in society. There's people like the cinema, and then like now, people like trash. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm playing Shadow Hearts. But yeah, there's sex and crime and two-timing and the female leads of pre-code Hollywood can be. Look, we support women's rights and women's wrongs on this channel, and they can be the ingenue and they can be the temptress. They can plot to murder their husbands. They can be gun moles to gangsters. Crime, organized and disorganized, is glamorized in pre-code cinema in particular. This is the era of the gangster, man, and art is always going to imitate life a little bit. You get classics like Little Caesar, Mother of Mercy, Is This the End of Rico? And Scarface, Public Enemies. There is a there is a American version of Pagliacci in the 20s, Laugh, Clown, Laugh, which is all about, betrayal and two-timing and murderous obsession. And yes, it is literally the American cinema version of Pagliacci. Check it out if you don't. You know the song Veste le Ruba. You've seen the three tenors, or at least I have. So a lot of great stuff. Movies were not boring. They were saucy. They were vibrant. They were dangerous. They were risque, and they were considered to be socially corruptive. So the government steps in, and Hayes is empowered basically to set these standards of what is acceptable for Hollywood to be showing. And we are all, to some extent, familiar with the moral guardians of our current epoch. And it has nothing on Hayes' day. Like when we were going through the Mere Castle in Covenant and some of the Winter Palace, I had put together a list of Clausewitz, his points on war. I have done a similar thing because the Hayes Code puts together a list of, there are 11 things which you cannot have in film, period. Absolutely no-goes. Any of this means that they will fine the studio heavily, fine the actors involved, fine theaters for attempting to show it, blacklist everyone involved, and bring the hammer down in production. Cannot do any of these 11. And then there's like another 20 or so, a couple dozen things that is like, you have to, quote, be careful. Literally how it's described in the production code. Be careful, be mindful of how you are exploring these themes and content. And some of this stuff is wild. But for now, back to Johnny. So we just stick the brush in here. A perfect fit. Now we can turn the capstan. I promise you a broom would not work for what he is doing. It would snap like a twig, but you know what? We'll take it. We've got our bridge. That's all.
Capston's too hard to turn.
Is the treasure just going to be like the shamanist statue that Shania needs to commune with the water spirit? That'd be cool. Like that would be thematically appropriate. A little Maltese falcon going on here. It's the stuff that dreams are made out of. We got a Daphne fruit. We're looking. Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say we're looking for a way to get up to the helm. Can we get in the captain's cabin? We cannot. There is no captain's cabin. That's fair.
There it is. The helm. The helm. That's it. Now, if we turn it like this, the rudder should have turned. Let's go take a look.
This is a very clever bit of traversal for a dungeon. It's incredibly unnecessary considering that Shania can turn into a flying creature of her own volition. It's still fun, and I like it. But anyway, some of the things that, under penalty of, like, federal enforcement, what are you not allowed to do in the movies once the 30s roll around? Going down as I didn't know these offhand. I knew of the Hays Code, but I actually had to double check the specific contents because it's so granular. Oh man, Shania, missed 2 out of 4 attacks. Come on, girl. Thank you, Natan. Back cleanup for us. Frank, give him the seismic wave. Hays Code, absolutely forbidden. I can't read my own notes. Profanity and blasphemy. Quote, so-called pointed profanity. Naughty language is the first and most obvious thing forbidden by the Hays Code, followed by blasphemy. And that is, not like don't burn a cross, because I'm quite certain that half of the people in the MPDA would have no problem with that whatsoever. But rather, do not use the Lord's name in vain in movies, and do not say or depict anything negative about the clergy. That also shows up as a later rule, but that is tied into the blasphemy one.
I've had more trouble hunting rabbits.
Point number 2, no licentiousness or nudity. Straight up, nudity is easy to define. Licentiousness, what's that? Anything that makes the censors a little bit too excited to go to work that day. Can't have it, won't have it. Far too puritanical and Presbyterian up in here for Hays. No drug trafficking or drug use. I mean, okay, I guess. A personal favorite of mine. Any inference, not only the depictions of a boss fight as the ghosts have come out of nowhere. These guys are sick.
What should we do?
Ghosts, kill the child.
Why do you think I know what to do?
I command you.
Watch out!
Man, they were trying to kill the child, Johnny. Way to ruin a good thing.
I'm not afraid of you.
Could have been said and done with it, Johnny. You blew it. You ruined it for the rest of us. Ooh, okay, but I can get all 3 with Bright Rage, so I'm not so angry about it. Okay, I was just saying, bounce them a little too high in the air, that's on me. But yeah, no. No inference. Not just visualizations, but even no inference of anything that can be considered, quote, sexual perversion. And we're going on 1930s standards, so no gay stuff. Basically, is what that is going to come down to. No fun of any kind whatsoever. And there are directors who will have a absolute field day working their way around that. You're going to get, similar to the comics code later on, we're going to get very interesting visual storytelling to be able to infer some of this content without actually inferring any of this content. If you know it, you know it. But worth noting, I forget the film. I think the first same-sex kiss in cinema is in like 1926. And I will double check that. I will see if I can verify that, because it definitely is pre-code. I forget the movie and the actresses involved, but I will see if I can confirm that. Anyway, the code is a big step backwards for anything considered even remotely progressive. Because it would scandalize people. Children could be in that theater. And, that would learn them a little too much. The specific, number 5, the specific institution of white slavery. Can't show that.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Take the hat. Johnny is captain now.
We meant you no harm. We only want to borrow the power that's protected here. I swear to you, we won't use it for evil. If you would just understand. Please.
We won't use it for evil. We will use it to fight the federal government.
Wow, those guys are really cool.
That is Kermit T. Frog. You're not wrong. That is the exact facial model of Anastasia Romanoff. Is the joke that she survived and somehow didn't age? I don't know. I blame Carando. He was a bad influence on the girl. Also, I'll blame Carando for everything. Scrub. But yeah, white slavery, can't show that. They're fine with all the other forms of slavery. But white slavery, that would be a no-no. We don't want any, good, honest American ladies getting saucy fantasies cooking. What's next? Oh, we're surrounded. Okay, I'll take this vaguely seriously for a moment. Don't like petrification. Don't like Shania being petrified. Johnny, do something. We're in a room with the merchants. We can afford to. Yeah, we can use Soul Benediction. Easy. I know they're just going to hit her and they're going to knock her unconscious afterwards, but at least we'll be able to res her in that case. Whereas if they're petrified and they get shattered, they're just out of the fight. It's just an open slot. Natan... Oh, he has healed. Alright, well, whatever. Let's beat up some ghosts. Bust this stuff, son. But yeah, number 6 on the absolute no-goes. You're not allowed to show this. Any miscegenation, the favorite term of the old world, the old South, and some of the new South and current South can think of it. Not just the South, the worst parts of the internet. No mixed race couples. Even holding hands, quite literally. Was a violation of federal production code. Yeah, it gets worse. I mean, yes, this is the Jim Crow era, but it is alive and well on screen. And we're actually going to, this is uncommon, we're actually going to defend with Shania, so I have a chance to heal her next round. Stop petrifying people! Do we need him for the rest of the fight? We probably should. Okay, you know, no, we need to win the fight. Let's start hitting people. Very good. Frank will clean up. John Boy will heal Shania. And Natan will pose. Eternally. And this is why we healed Shania. Okay. No more Petrify attack for him. Got him with the seal. No more attack, period, because we're going to kill him with hatchets. Problem solved.
Sorry, but I don't have time to play with you.
Okay, and do some quick healing. There is a save point. There's a save point immediately on the side of the rudder. We can use 10. Spectacular. Okay. Yeah, real quick. Let me get on this. Oh yeah, number 6. Naldostrome miscegenation. Okay, broad topic then. No sexual hygiene or influence of STIs. That is to say, you cannot have tampons on screen. Absolutely forbidden. No childbirth. Next, going on that. Okay, the one I will agree with, number 9. No display of children's sex organs on screen. Yes, fine. Okay, fair. Talk to certain modern political figures, please. Yeah, number 10. Separate from no blasphemy, no ridicule of the clergy. I'm not going to suggest that there is overlap between 10 and 9 thematically, but I just work here. And number 11, the final absolute no-go. Willful offense to any nation, race, or creed. Just blanket, you cannot in motion pictures have the willful offense to any nation, race, or creed. Spoiler alert! You may have guessed because they included miscegenation on the list as well. When they say any race, nation, or creed, they specifically mean the white race, the nationalist white creed in the United States of America. This specific ethno-state. But they're trying to downplay it. Then there's a whole bunch of other the be carefuls used, where it's like if you have these topics on screen, there will be heightened scrutiny to the final product, and some of these are just the flag, arson, firearms, theft, sympathy for criminals. This was a very real problem in the cinema of the 1920s when you have like Scarface and Little Caesar. Gangsters as the main characters who are presented sympathetically. This only gets worse going into the 30s. The Great Depression is on. The working man is absolutely willing to root for outlaws. John Dillinger is quite popular because, yeah, hey, you played by the rules, and where did it get you? A breadline. But yeah, no sympathy for criminals. Sedition. No prostitution. Then we get into the, like, recognizable as the sort of like 1950s Leave It to Beaver sitcom rules. Men and women are not allowed to share a bed on screen. Married couples cannot sleep in the same bed. You cannot show the institution of marriage on screen. You're not supposed to show weddings. It's disrespectful. Physical affection. Again, married couples kissing is a no-go. The Addams Family would be incredibly risque. It's worth noting that, like, you know, I Love Lucy was way ahead of its time.
This is the place where the seafaring god was worshipped. That's just what the pirates say. This ground is dedicated to the ocean spirit. Let's go.
Yeah. I probably should have given Shania a fourth... oh, I still have the option. Let's check her ring. If it is... I think this is a summoning fight, so it'll be a one-on-one with her. Let's rob Frank briefly. I like you, Frank. Yeah, get that 5-pack. Okay, okay. We might leave Frank robbed. He's got good special attacks. Hit area with... that could be a little bigger. That could be a little bigger. Gotta be careful about my phrasing, else that haze code get me. Good enough. And she's got paralyzed. I doubt that will help for a boss fight, but it can't hurt to try. Not sure that those are Caribbean-style totem poles. Not sure totem poles are Caribbean in general. But,
This is it.
Shania?
You needn't look so worried. There's still something else. Something important that I have left to do.
gotta kill that child. Alright, what do we got here? What do we got here? La Siren. Entirely appropriate. I like it! It's not what I think of when I think of a siren, you know? But yeah. Should Shania should not be noticeably later skinned than Han? I mean, probably not. It's established they are from different tribes. Worth noting, Shania's model is lighter on camera than it is in her character model, which is much more appropriate, I would say. In the meantime, let's turn into a bull monster. And for a fun homework assignment, if anyone wants to review the notes from this episode, I'm not going to, but feel free. You know, watch any given broadcast of From the New World on the channel here, and tell me how many parts of the Haze Code are we breaking right now. I can think of like 3 off the top of my head. 4 when Shania transforms and is down to her skivvies. Oh, okay, it is starting the fight with stock, so we need to get rid of that immediately. Hard hit! Sometimes you just gotta punch a god. Yuri knows. Alright, we did less than a quarter of its health, except we took a quarter of ours. Okay, we can... What good attacks do I have? Earth damage and a line. This is... Let's give them the double. Let's give them a rock bump and just a standard punch-in. I have a good feeling about this. I had a good feeling about that. Should have reversed the order. Should have punched and then used Rock Bump. Alright, its stock isn't built up yet. It will be soon. For now, let's go ahead and heal, so we can stay ahead of the curve. We will hard hit again in our next round to knock its teeth out. Oh. I'm a little bit offended. It did not have a full stock. It should not have been able to do that to us. Okay, well, let's heal again. We have a free activation on the counter, so that's fine. Getting flashbacks to the Man Festival here. Desperately trying to stay above the curve. Okay, we're low health. I think we can finish it with one. I'm gonna risk it. Okay. Easy. Let's get that new ink! Ooh, 2000 XP, a free tent, I love it. An orchestra. Okay, the statue for charging it up. I don't know that we're gonna use La Sirena a lot. I don't recall what its special abilities are, and like we've got rage and everything from Tatanka. All right, Shania, what are you gonna do to my rating tonight? She's the healer, stroke support, or something. I mean, probably, yeah. It's okay. Water spirit is usually going to be healing and spellcasting in anything. Also, Tiffer, 1989. Hi, welcome. Haven't seen you around before. Thank you for joining the slightly saucy show here. This is far and away the least monstrous-looking fusion that Shania has. My goodness, she looks like Aunt Saki, except not 12 foot tall when possessed by demons. I love the startlingly purple eyes. I don't love this child. But I do know that sirens are going to be worshipped by drowning sailors.
I can stand by myself.
Shout out to Skillet and the Sirens. Their new single is a banger. And I'm not trading any of the team members, so this kid, hope he can swim. Okay, but what I really want is to be able to walk across the deck of the pirate ship to get to the conspicuous treasure chest on the other side. Is that Jean-Pierre Lafayette?
I'm so sorry.
Did they actually get the right portrait and then pronounce the family name incorrectly?
He made a foolish mistake and drifted to this island on accident. And all the people who had helped him out, they were protecting just one thing, that altar. One day, for some strange reason, all of those people had to leave on a journey. But before they did, they asked my grandpa to stand guard over the altar all the way until their descendants came back. And ever since Grandpa died, I've been guarding the ruins, you see? So tell me, are you one of the descendants of those people?
We stole your god, kid. You're on notice. I think that is supposed to be Jean-Pierre Lafayette.
You're right. That's how it is. And thank you for guarding the altar up until now.
Sure.
We'd remind you that there is, to be incredibly shockingly racist and quote Captain Hook for a moment, there is no path through water to the happy hunting ground.
Is something bothering you?
Someone is calling me.
Huh? I can't hear anything.
Mao!
Whoa! I heard it.
That's Boriello. How did he get here?
There'd just be giant cats walking around all over. So I hadn't prepared notes on Jean-Pierre Lafayette. I wasn't aware I was going to be talking about him tonight. This is a man who managed to make the transatlantic slave trade less ethical. A lot of people leave that out of his autobiography. He's not getting lionized on my channel. Put me in the ring, I'll fight him. Big Brother Boriello, fresh from Chicago, somehow knowing to look for us in a pirate cove in an uncharted island in the Caribbean. Super. Mao, I finally found you. It's trouble, big trouble. It turns out I'm descended from a long line of kings, which is why my voice has suddenly changed to be Christopher Walken. You followed me all the way out here. Must be something pretty big, huh? Speak up. It's Boss Capone. He suddenly left Chicago. He said he was going to Las Vegas. To Las Vegas? He didn't say anything else? Game, don't make me devote all of next episode's classroom hours into the development of early Las Vegas, because it's 1927. Yeah, I think maybe he said something about McManus. Edna! I see. He's such a high-maintenance man. Hey, kid, sorry, but... Well, if you go to Las Vegas, we'll go too. We've been worried about Edna, too. After we, watched her get abducted by a monster in Alcatraz. Is everyone leaving? Give us the hat and no one gets hurt. Yeah, sorry, but we're kind of in a hurry. We're not in a hurry! We have changed our goal and scope creeped ourselves 9 times. I don't see no Professor Gilbert. We're not going to Chichen Itza, are we? We're going to Vegas? Oh, I see. I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused. Please come visit if you ever pass by again. You stabbed me. 3 times. In the legs. We'll be waiting for your next visit. Have a good trip. Well, it seems they weren't such bad people after all. They truly know the rules of etiquette. Yeah, but I wonder how they do as pirates. Hilda got stabbed! They're not getting rid of me that easy. I saw unclaimed treasure chests. I'm going back onto their boat. I'm taking them for everything they're worth because they stabbed me. Yeah, what do you want, Straw Hat? You in the right place?
Well, being a pirate may look like it's all fun and games, but it's actually a lot of work. Recently, we debuted in the Miami Pirates show and carried some cargo to the continent, so it is an all-rating.
They're making me nostalgic for Skies of Arcadia. I'm not gonna lie. A barrier. Ah, well, you know, never hurts to have a little extra defense. And general principle.
Off in the eastern part of the Caribbean Sea, there's a cursed area of the ocean called the Bermuda Triangle. It's a place of many strange tales, like giant ship-eating krakens, inescapable storms, and worse, they say. That's just part of the mystique of the sea, though. Say, why don't you join us? You'd find lots of adventure.
I mean, are you going to depose the captain? Are you going to tip her the black spot, cut out of a Bible, and blackened with soot just so that she knows it's the business? Huzzah, huzzah for barbecue. Long John forever. I'm quoting Treasure Island again, aren't I? Alright, it's on me. The lottery... Wait, hang on. The lottery you have to play for the good ending is here. I mean, they had lottery tickets, so I guess I'll see if I can find a lottery member. Is it the cook? It's always the cook. Fish, oysters, lobsters. We only catch delicious ingredients, even better than Captain now. Quit digging through drawers. I will... Anything that isn't nailed down, and then the nails. And the hammers. Snap card trading. Oh, this is a thing. I'll dig through that later. I would like to fill out the album, but I'll do it the old-fashioned way, with violence. Nope. Hey, yo. Hey, you play the numbers? That big ship is the old Captain was dripping. Fine, Captain. No, if he was, you know, if that was Captain Lafayette, he was not a good man. Questionable whether or not he was a good captain. He definitely wasn't a good man. Okay. How about y'all on deck here? You a lottery member, kid? They say Lafayette, Lafayette, as opposed to Lafayette. I don't know. Maybe not. If it is the guy, Oh, okay. Well, it was worth doubling back because we got a ring fragment. Let's go see Aya. We'll do that to round out the evening. First mate Rackham is lottery member number 9. Okay. How about lightening the mood by playing some lottery? I'm always in the mood to gamble. Oh, yes. Okay, yeah. All right. He has one of Shania's statues, so we definitely want that. Spoiler alert: the good ending stroke bad ending has to do with fully leveling up Shania. I remember that much. I wouldn't mind a face guard either. Let's see how terrible this ring is. And like, you know, no pressure here. Oh, good. It's invisible. I'm so good at video games, you guys. First try, every time. Ignore the 3 misses in Roswell. Those didn't happen. You peace out, pirates. I got your treasure. Wow, is that the cruelest thing that Atlas has ever done with one of these games? You have to win that. You have to win the rare item on that lottery to get the best ending, and it's not the invisible ring. That's savage. All right. Well, I have enjoyed our brief diversion back to Skies of Arcadia, but in the Caribbean. And now's a good time to go to the YouTube and check out our fully voiced long play of Skies of Arcadia Legends. But in the meantime, we're going to stop briefly back in New York. Let's check in with the Ring Soul in Training, Ring Spirit Aya, and get another attack. This way we can put Frank back up to 4 while having Shania on 5. Love it.
I am a ring spirit. Hey, that's pretty good. I am the will of, the Judgment Ring, which rules over all fate. No good?
No, it wasn't so bad, but that slip in the middle and the outburst at the end were a little off. Oh, like Johnny, like you can do better. You ain't even met King Solomon.
Oh, this is pretty difficult. Again, I'll try it again.
Okay, give it your best.
Deep breaths, deep breaths. Here I go. I am a ring spirit. I am the will of the Judgment Ring, which rules over all fate.
Hey, you did it!
Oh, really? Well, that was kind of embarrassing. Here's your reward. Bye!
Oh, she got embarrassed and ran off. Maybe I praised her too much. Yes, Johnny, that's the problem when you're talking to disembodied women. Yeah, you praise him too much. He's a product of his time, ladies and gentlemen. At least he's not stabbing federal officials today. Okay, who gets another attack? Obviously Frank. Well, obviously Natan. No, Natan's down to 2. Let's put him back up to 3. Frank has really good special attacks as well. Yeah. I like that. That's looking pretty good. And I know, as much as I know anything, that when we get to Vegas, it will probably drop us into like 15 minutes of cutscenes. We will be getting my favorite party member when we get to Vegas, so there's nothing wrong with that. But since we are just about at time for the evening, we're a couple minutes short of 9, I'm going to say hi to Lenny and see if he has any more of this Professor Layton nonsense for us. And then we will probably save it and call for the evening. What do you got, Lenny?
Well, Master, at the very least, please take care of yourself.
No new tools? No new letters pretending to be from a criminal mastermind to give us home appliances? Aight. Cool. Well, then my compassive saving habit will win out once again. Next week, we will have completely forgotten that we were supposed to be tracking down Professor Gilbert, the least trustworthy man in history, to Chichen Itza. And instead, we are going to once again become embroiled in the Chicago outfit organized crime scene of Al Capone and head to Las Vegas. The city is so nice, they named it Las Vegas. Wait, that one got away from me. And we'll see what that crazy Edna is up to as a wandering malice revenant. Nothing bad can happen. And it'll get weirder from there. So in the meantime, thank you for everyone for joining. As always, it's been great having you. Don't forget to check out the backlogs. We're available on YouTube, like, subscribe, etc. Apparently I'm supposed to say that more often. I don't know. I'm not going to remember. In the meantime, thank you for being here. Take care of yourselves. Failing that, take care of each other. Looking forward to having you and seeing you in the next one.